reduction by the school. It's been verified by our office. There's still, so this is a bond reduction from 4.334760 to 3,719,760, a total of $615,000 plus the accrued interest in the amount of $525. We verified that work is complete in accordance with the schedule of values that was presented on the project, and it's our recommendation that the funds be released.
Real quick, run by what the difference was specifically.
It's a total of $615,000 plus $565.25 in accrued interest.
For what work?
For the work that took place. They're still working, Cindy, on erosion and sedimentation control, topsoil removal, earthwork, and the temporary road that they installed. So those items, in addition to, like I said, the earthwork is $1 million.
This is for releasing funds for the temporary road they installed? Yes or
This is
no?
part of it. Part of it.
Not to throw this back at you, but you had mentioned, Supervisor Egizio had mentioned to me that there was some damage to, was it Oak Street?
Oak Way. A couple weeks ago, I was coming home on Muse Bishop Road from Canonsburg, and I was stopped on that crest of the hill there before Oak Way. A lowboy was pulling out of Oak Way trying to make a left-hand turn. He got his tractor up on Muse Bishop Road, and his trailer was hung up at the intersection of knuckle there. He had to back down and then get a run for it and turn right, head towards Cecil. So I looked down there and I seen some discoloration in the pavement, like there was an oil spill. So I stopped some of the contractors leaving approximately 5 o'clock. They told me to go talk to a fellow from Waller running the job. So I went to the job trailer, and one fellow just confessed to, as he was sweeping the road at night, he blew a hydraulic line on a street sweeper, didn't know it. So he was just sweeping hydraulic oil all over the road. And they said they cleaned it up with oil dry. I proceeded to talk to the fellow running the job, and he said he's having various problems up there, getting deliveries of materials to and from the job. They had a shouting match the day before, 2 hours in the trailer. And Dan, I have a question about your report about the turning from Muse Bishop Road onto Oak Way. There's supposed to be a demonstration taking place tomorrow over there. Is that still on?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Okay. Demonstration of a vehicle turning from Muse Bishop Road down into Oak Way, which we've told them and in the past that it's just a bad access. But
A demonstration of what kind of vehicle?
Well, the way that the project was set up is that all construction traffic was to go through Oak Way into the temporary access that they've created to the school and not use School Street. That was a voluntary decision on their part to try to alleviate traffic on School Street.
Is that in or
It would be in only.
okay, Dan, I witnessed probably 2 days after that a tractor trailer load of rebar just going straight up School Street.
Well, yeah, and we're not, like I said, we're not really there policing it, Frank. I think that what they want to do is they want to get it under control and let certain vehicles utilize School Street that can't safely make the turn on Oak Way.
Yeah, once he got up to the top, I don't know how he turned that 53-foot trailer around with a load of rebar. So what are they after tomorrow at this demonstration? What are they after? Is R&B going to be present, and is Waller going to be present at this meeting?
I don't know who's going to be present other than the school district gentleman that's been arranging it is their clerk of the works, John Dunleavy, who's kind of running the show there for them. And the purpose is they're going to have a vehicle demonstrated. I don't know who's going to be there. So I've talked to the chief tonight to ask if we could have somebody from the police department there. And we'll have somebody there from our traffic side of things, evaluate it and report back to the board what they want to do.
Well, I think we all knew a year ago this wasn't going to work. Alterations need to be made to this intersection. Probably a paving wedge from Muse Bishop Road, maybe back 25, 30 feet to elevate the pavement so these tractor trailers aren't bottoming out on Muse Bishop Road. I mean, it's their problem, it's not ours, and they knew this a year ago.
Yeah,
My concern though is releasing funds for it when they're,
we're not releasing any funds related to anything that we would have related to the road. We've actually photographed the road
okay.
and have documentation of what it looked like before the project started. We'll review that before we do any final release of funds. Tonight is just for work that's ongoing, like grading, erosion and sedimentation control. You're still holding $3 million on the project. It's not like they're going to walk away. I think as Supervisor Egizio put it, I think we need to address the access issues tomorrow. It's not the township's concern. I agree with you, Frank. It's their concern. We'll see what their issues are, and we'll report back to the board with the police's direction, obviously, and our direction as what's the best course to deal with the issue at hand.
Have they held any work up, Dan? I didn't notice any work taking, place over there today. They have all their supplies for the pipe and that to go across the fire department's lot. But it was a nice, beautiful day, 50 degrees. I'm just wondering why people wouldn't work the pipeline.
Yeah, and that's R&B, I think, Frank. I think they were scheduled to do that. We had notification they were going to do it last week, and it didn't happen. So,
I have one question. Dan, if you can answer. It's a demonstration. Is this to show that everything is okay on Oakway going on to,
no, the issue is that they can't negotiate the term
okay.
safely. That's their concern. And they feel that they're obliged to use that construction access as their way in only. So they want to alter their plan, and they want to show us why they want to alter their plan.
To what? To go out as well?
To enter on School Street.
And go out which way?
They come out on School Street also.
They may have no other choice, but I know this is early, but in the future, Dan, I hope you can suggest to them, I'd like to see more than one way in and out of that school for safety purposes. We talked about it, talked to the chief.
Hold on a minute, Johnny.
You know how far away they are in submitting road plans or anything for that site?
We had a discussion with them, or they sent an email off this week, at least saying that they want to start discussing the work on School Street, actual permanent improvements to School Street. That's in their plans to come back and submit that stuff this year and be ready to dovetail that with the opening of the school.
I just see that as a safety hazard if it's just that way in and that way out of that complex. And I don't think that's good.
They want to do what with their roads? They want to do the roads plan, actually at the same time they're opening the school?
No, it will be down the road, but as they advance and get further towards opening the school, they want to make the improvements to the road.
I mean, it seems to me they need to do that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we really haven't heard the timing yet on that because it was two separate issues. But again, I'll find out what it is and report back to the board so we can have further discussion on it.
Okay.
But Frank, I mean, the idea of the access off of Oak Way was the second way in and out. I mean, that was part of why they put in the construction access, so there just wouldn't be two-way, there's at least they can go in. If emergency vehicles could access through the construction access also.
I thought I read somewhere some months back where the school district wanted to close that off, that would not be an emergency entrance after the school was open.
Oh, after it's open?
Yeah, after it's open, that would be.
Yeah, I remember they said that they would like to leave that up to their own discretion.
Yes.
What do they think they needed?
Yeah, I thought I read somewhere where they decided not to have that as an emergency access.
I thought you meant at present. I didn't know that you meant when it was.
No, when the school was open.
We can ask them that again, but my recollection is the same as Supervisor Cassiola's. I think they might have agreed that they could leave it in place and put a gate up and give access to, for emergencies, but it wouldn't be, used to,
I think Supervisor Egizio is right there. I think I read the Observer Reporter after we held that meeting that they have no intention of keeping it open long term.
Okay.
So
Sounds like I got a lot of questions to ask them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the other thing, keep in mind that when we had them separate the building project and the site up there from the road access, we actually approved the site for the building itself. We've never approved the road entrance, so that's why they probably haven't even worked on that yet. We had told them we may have an alternate route for them to go through, say the Muse slate up or something. So that's separate, so you can't blame them for not having progressed on that yet. That was a whole separate project. And it's nothing like the school's going to be a year and a half project. That road was probably going to be a summer, a few month project once they get approval from us. But we have to still review it and okay it. So it's not anything of a done deal yet.
No, the fellow from Waller running the job says it's just a nightmare to get deliveries or materials up to that site. And I can understand that. I've lived there my whole life in that area.
All right, getting back to the release, those Dan said it's for grading and ENS and things like that. It's actually is kind of a minor amount compared to the scope of the project. So, do we have a problem releasing some money to the school district?
No, so
We have that
moved.
in the form of a motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, the motion carries.